Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today, man, let's talk about Memo600 once again. I know it seems like he just been all over the media, all over social media, all over the blogs, especially when it comes to Chicago. I don't know. He just been independent ever since, he left the other side, and you know what we talking about. He just been on a whole rant. He changed his name and all that. He buying chains for his whole whatever little crew that he got amongst himself. And yeah, he just been lashing out, man. So apparently Memo600 is feeling a kind of way towards them or they, but we all know it's GloGang, Chief Keef and them. And it's pretty much over 600BossMoo's death. Now, he went on a Twitter rant as well as a few subs on Instagram story, but he didn't direct it to anybody. It was general as usual, but if you put two and two together, it's not hard to get four. Now, he clearly was referring to Chief Keef and them because pretty much, who else? Alright, so today we're going to get into a few things Memo was saying, and at the same time, I'm going to give you my opinion on what I think is going on personally, and I want y'all to let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. Now, join one of the latest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now, let's get straight into it. Now, first, I want to start off by reading some of these tweets and story posts from Memo so y'all could better understand what's going on. So, on Twitter, Steve, he said this. Well, Steve Drive Memo. He said, quote, "My brother killed himself. You rapping A-words, N-words left my brother out here." All right. Now, the next tweet, he say, "Boss, I'm sorry." Exclamation mark emoji and a heartbreak emoji as well. What else? He said this. He said, "Boss left me for some N-words who don't give a F about us." Heartbreak emoji with the eye roll emoji. Now, this whole he left me, let me get into the other tweets. So he said this. He said, "These N-words will leave you for dead and not give a F. All the fame in the world won't ever make me neglect my brothers. I'm a real 600 boy on Steve. Rest up minds!" Exclamation marks. Then he went on to say, "You not a op, you a hater. Stop telling people we beefing and tell them you just jealous." He did the eye close emoji, then the exclamation mark emoji. Then in his Instagram story post, he said, quote, "Boss had his own mind. Couldn't no N-word tell little bro what to do. I just used to laugh. He started effing with fooling them. I still loved him." All right. Then the last one, he says, "On my brother, I'll tweet with anybody for them. And they knew it on Steve. My brothers died because they felt alone. N-words get money and forget the real." And then he paid tribute to his brother, Steve, Lil Steve. Oh, and then the last one was this. On Instagram, he put up a picture. It looked like an old picture of him and bossmoo. He said this, quote, "From the block to jail together, I could laugh and cry at the same time. You hurt me, little bro." Exclamation mark. "I tell my brothers every day these N-words ain't for us. We all we got." Then he said, "Dang, boss on Steve, heartbreak emoji." Now, all right. So let's speak on a couple of these things, man. My question is this. If he felt this way, and he felt people wasn't for him, he know his brother went out there, right, to Cali to hang with, Chief and them, because that's clearly who he's talking about. We're not going to sugarcoat it. With all the money that Memo make it seem like he has, and Breezy as well, because he gave his little remarks on this. But matter of fact, we're going to focus on Memo. With all the money he has, right, and everything he has, why didn't he help his brother? His quote-unquote brother. Why didn't he help bossmoo? Why did bossmoo have to go to Cali and chill with GloGang instead of his 600 brother? And these are the things that I look at. Like when guys talk, man, they say a lot of things that sound real or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, he was put in position to where he was able to help this man if he really wanted to help him. Now, he said that bossmoo, I guess, decided to go mess with fooling them, whatever that means. I'm assuming that they probably got into a little something and bossmoo just happened to go out to Cali to mess with Chief and them. You know, dude's gonna go wherever opportunity is. And one thing, I can't knock Chief because at the end of the day, he tried to help him. It seems like he didn't have to have him come out to Cali. You see what I'm saying? He didn't have to bring him out there. And evidently nobody else was doing anything else for him. That's why he was forced to go out there, if that was the case. All right. Now, some sources are saying that he was going through some things and didn't want to go back to Chicago because not only do he have ops out there, but imagine going from living it up in LA to going back to Chicago, having to be right back in the same place you thought you escaped from. You see what I'm saying? You got the ops there, you got cops, you got people. Another thing, it's a pride thing. It's an ego thing because now you also got people there waiting for you to come back. People waiting to say they told you so. People waiting to throw it in your face that you came back with them. And I ain't gonna lie, that'll personally mess you up as well. To go back to where you came from after seeing mansions, after doing whatever you want to do, going to performances with Chief Keef, eating good, posting on the gram, Lamborghinis and all that, to go back to Chicago. I ain't gonna lie, that would mess with me mentally as well. Now, I'm not saying that's the case. That's just one of the rumors going around that, you know, he almost was forced to go back to Chicago. I don't know how true it is. I'm just speaking on the things that are floating around in the air. Now, to be honest with you, I personally feel, even though I don't know the whole story, right? But judging from what Memo600 was saying about, quote unquote, them not helping, we all grown adults, man. The type of person I am and where I come from, I was taught that as a man, you must fend on your own. If someone decides to help, then that's just a plus. Cool, thank you. But never, ever, ever, ever lean on the next individual to help you. And understand that whether they are your friends or family, whoever, they don't have to help you. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care, whatever it is. They don't have to help you. If they decide to, it's a plus. You see what I'm saying? And personally, it seemed like every other day these drill guys who we thought were cool with each other, the original drill guys, you know, the breezy 600s, the Memos, the Chiefs, the Tatos, the ball outs, you know, the original members that we remember from back when drill was drill. The guys that we thought like was cool, it seems to be a lot of tension going on. You know, if any of y'all got any enlightenment on that, leave it in the comment box, let us know, because we definitely wondering. A lot of these guys who we thought were cool, even though they like distance each other from themselves, we all know them from having some type of friendship, or so back then. But like Memo said, a lot of these guys, they get money and they forget who they was. They forget people around them. You know how it is, a dude get, like, he never had money before, the next you know he get a little bit of money, he want to poke his chest out now. He want to act like he always had it. Not knowing he was just asking for a couple dollars before, but now he want to poke his chest out. It happens. But back to Memo, right? With him saying what he's saying and the fact that he didn't direct it to anybody, that could cause friction between 600 and GBE and whoever affiliated with Memo and GBE. You see what I'm saying? Because he kept saying y'all. He never specified. So it's like a blanket statement. Anybody is subjected to think that he's talking to them that's on Chief Keef and them side. Especially on Chief Keef and them side, because like I said, that's who else could he be talking about? BossMoo was always with GloGang. He was seen with Chief all the time and Tato and them. He just came from the whole Rolling Loud thing with them that they did. You seen him on stage. So who else would he be referring to? And it's funny because things like this can mistakenly get you in drama with someone who you may not even know. You don't even know them, but they took it the wrong way. So now you got beef coming from all angles that you don't even know about. Because this guy took it personal because you didn't specify who you was directing your message to. And the whole time you probably wasn't even talking to them. You probably wanted to talk to one person, but you keep saying y'all. Alright? Now, hypothetically speaking, unless there's some inside information going around as to what really happened, Memo can't blame anyone but BossMoo in this situation. And I'm just keeping it real. The news are making it seem like it was because of the girl he killed, and it pretty much was a mental health issue, right? So if that's the case, it's but so much someone could do to help someone suffering from mental health issues. You can lend some advice, you could try to help, but they gotta apply that to their lives in order for it to work. You can't control what goes down when you aren't there. You see what I'm saying? So maybe it was people around him trying to help him, like, yo, give him this advice, give him that advice. Cool. But if you don't apply it, once you leave, everything you just said went in one ear and out the other, he's going to go back. Because maybe he was triggered by something the girl said, or something the girl did, or who knows, he just had an off day and bugged out. Because everything was bottled inside him. That's what mental health is about. Once again, you can't control what goes down when you aren't there. And like I said, the news say that it was just him and the girl. So who knows what went down? And to be honest, y'all know how I feel about this. If you don't, I'm gonna leave a link to the video that I did on it in the comments. I think it's more than just what they're telling us with this whole suicide thing. As you know, dudes as savages and just our culture, period. All that suicide stuff. We done endured a lot of pain. You got them, they running from ops, they busting at ops, the whole 9 yards, right? What makes you think that I'm gonna commit suicide over a girl? I don't care how hard life gets. Before I commit suicide, I'll go to jail. You see what I'm saying? You don't come back from a suicide. You get one try at life. And interestingly, right? Memo kept saying in his tweets in the rant that, quote, they not for us. You see what I'm saying? They not for us. That some sounds very subliminal about that. I think he knows more than what's being told to us. You know, whatever the behind the scenes information, I'm pretty sure he do, because he probably more in touch to the situation, closest to the situation, so they know what's going on. And like I told y'all in the Zell Money video, all these sudden suicides happening with these guys from Chicago just aren't adding up. You see what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it, man. I don't really have much to say. Chief Keef, nobody as of yet really replied to Memo. Usually Chief Keef don't. He probably throw a couple jabs later on sometime, but Chief is Chief, man. Probably Tato, Baller, one of them will probably respond before he even does. So I don't know, man. But as far as this whole situation, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Memo lashing out. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the whole BossMoo situation. Do y'all think he really committed suicide? Alright, is it really because he was really going through some mental health issues? Should have Memo lent a hand? Because that's what it boils down to. My thing is this. If everybody acting like they knew he was going through something, why no one stepped in to help? This is the crazy part. Everyone's acting like they knew he was going through something, but everybody sat back. One of his friends, I forgot the guy's name. If y'all remember his name, let me know in the comments. They said they just spoke to him not too long before all this went down. So my thing is, if you did and you sensed that he needed help, why you didn't get on the first flight smoking or come to his aid or something? Sometimes all it takes is you to be around some type of love, man, some type of positivity if you really going through something like that. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna leave that there, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment box below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. I'm out.